So if Ivor takes leek in cup, it will turn to tea.
Personally, I haven't experimented, but I would guess yes.
Give Ivor a cup.
We're gonna try it. Yes, 100%. Yep.
Welcome to Forge of Lore, where we tell stories through Dungeons and Dragons. Welcome, one and all, to the beginning of Chapter 3. After the intro, I'm going to give you a good rundown on everything that has happened in the past 11 days, so buckle up for that. But before we get there, I'm going to open up with a little prologue. Willow, come on. Bud knows what he's doing. For the first time in my life, I fully trust someone. This has to be important. The half-elf ran his hands through his sandy blonde hair. Do you even hear yourself? Arij is important. She's going to give birth any day now. She needs help, James, and Mud should be right next to her, not selfishly digging away like a crazed lunatic for who knows what. You, more than most, know how much Arij means to him. The weight of that decision alone should tell you how earnest this is. And you and I both know there's nothing in the world that could keep him from her or their baby. Have you ever seen him like this before? No, of course not. And you think it's okay for him to abandon her, as well as his own child, for a dirty old hill? James closed his eyes. He understood the point she was trying to make. In a way, she was right, but in another, he couldn't shake the intensity of Mud's decision. There must have been a reason. I'm gonna stay with him until he starts speaking again. Willow scoffed and threw up her hands. Will, I just can't leave him. You know that. But you'll let me go, she huffed, her arms folding across her chest. He cast his eyes to the ground, weary. If that's what you want. Willow stared in pain and disbelief. He was serious. He wouldn't leave Mud, even for her. Well, I hope you both find what you're looking for. James watched Willow stiffly walk away. He wanted to stop her. He wanted to go with her. Defeated, the half-elf let out a breath, choosing not to say another word. Now, who's ready for some D&D? Roll it! Everybody in the fucking... You guys missed it. I wish I could have shared that moment with you.
Oh, I didn't listen in to you guys. It's normally muted.
Oh my god, Steve, you missed everything.
I'll listen to it in the edit.
We're all like, no, we're sounding like so just like, oh my god, what is that?
I'll listen to it in the edit.
The instrumental. Did you make the instrumental?
I did. I've been sitting on that for a hot second.
The music box little oh man, it was
I've been
so
working
cool.
on that intro for a while, and I knew there was going to be a shift in tone, and I figured what better time than now for Chapter 3.
Oof.
All right.
I love that.
Here we go.
Gosh, this dog.
Do you guys remember when you finished Chapter 2? In the span of the past 11 days, your party has stumbled into a fantastic mystery full of twists and turns, surges of arcane power that would baffle anyone, and undeniable questions joined with a series of deceptions that have left your party staggered. After being tasked with finding the kidnapped Willow Lostfeather, a general of the Chimera Hyperion and a secret benefactor of the inscrutable Banfey, you opened a world of questions waiting to be answered. First, there's the question of the cairns. Mysterious stone and clay mounds spread throughout the land. What was their purpose? Does that purpose still remain? You've learned that some of them appear to house an ancient blue crystal that emanates a type of magic that rarely exists elsewhere, and no one seems to know much about it or what it does. This leads to the next question. Why is no one else interested in knowing the answer to this conundrum? The general public seem to fog over when the question is presented, and any line of inquiry to officials is shut down. Why? Your party has been joined by Aisling Bones, the one and only daughter of the legendary Mudbones who disappeared 50 years ago on the day of Aisling's birth. Aisling wants to find out what happened to him and the others who went missing along with him, James Regal and Hazel Lostfeather. You've also discovered a peculiar phenomenon known as the Soulblight Plague. It is a crimson fungus that covers a set of ruins within the Gilding Forest in Region 2. This plague seems to be rapidly spreading and killing anything that comes into contact with it in a very brief amount of time. A member of your party, Julian, seems to be at the very least familiar with it. How and why? You've also learned about a legendary artifact known as the Saga, a book that was rumored to hold the location of every person and creature to have ever set foot in Melandria. It would seem that Sidhe Hennis and Phelon McKinnon had found the book, and when it had been opened, it caused the first quake to shake the realm. Afterwards, apparently the book disappeared. What is the Saga, and what power does it hold? Then there's the pressing matter of Mira, an obsidian tiefling who seemingly plane-shifted into the middle of Mythir City, an act that isn't really possible, and summoned a horde of demon dragons and spiders to wreak havoc on her citizens. Who is she? Where did she come from? And of course, what does she want? All of these questions have plagued you for the past 11 days. In that time, your party has also met several interesting people along this bizarre journey. Glimmer, an adorable fairy who's taken a particular liking to Bran. Most notably, fairies don't exist in Melandria, therefore she shouldn't either. Alil Lu, the peacekeeper, planewalker, traveling hero of Melandria. He's a mystery in and of itself. Although he is in a high seat of influential power, he seems to know even less about what's going on in the realm than you do. Then there's Jake, a man who lives within the Gilding Forest who seems to know much more about your party than he probably should. A silent boy who seems to be about 9 or 10 years old, and you stumbled across him in the Gilding Forest. Who is he? Or what does he want? It's a mystery. Then there's Phelon McKinnon, a young elven woman with orange hair who seems to mimic the transformative powers of Gwen. She's disguised her way into your lives as a satyr named Catan until she could no longer hold back the truth. And most importantly, there is Sidhe Hennis, a high elf scholar from Port Eckney who seems to know a great deal more than he's let on to your party in the past. A lot more. Speaking with Sidhe appears to be the most pressing step in your journey. And that is where our story continues. All right, get your dice ready as we come back to Melandria, to Port Eckney, to a... Oh, thank you, Backstage Bard, you sweetheart.
Hooray!
We find ourselves in...
There was a hype train going on during the recap. How could I not?
That's because it's fucking hype!
Thank you. We now find ourselves in a quaint little cafe called The Moor on the outskirts of the western residential streets of Port Eckney. You've just finished a battle with a strange Luxodon and his minions who seem to be acquainted with an organization known as Mythir's Fire and a branch of demon spiders and dragons that have come from Mythir City. Aisling just informed your group that you are special, that you have a purpose. So, here you sit as the owner of the cafe brings out bowls of lamb stew and glasses of apple juice as he sets everything out in front of you. What would you like to do?
Eat.
I think some protein would be great right now.
Oh, yeah.
That was a battle.
I think that'd be great.
All right. So as you guys sit and begin to imbibe, who has the mouse girl?
I do.
All right. You notice that she has begun to stir. She's just kind of like,
Good morning. Hello.
and she
Good
pops open
morning.
one eye and she goes, "Oh gods, oh gods, oh gods."
Good morning. Good morning. You're fine. Hey, you are okay.
I don't feel okay. My head is pounding.
I'm gonna like touch your forehead and I will cast Healing Word.
Oh, what a sweetheart you are. And she goes,
I really
"Oh,
am.
oh, thank you. I'm really sorry.
health.
I didn't
10 health.
didn't know what to do. I
her,
sort
by
of-
the way.
Thank you. I sort of panicked, and when I do that, sometimes magic just sort of
Hey,
flows.
Hey. It's okay. Most of us, that was your first time, wasn't it, in battle? It was your first time?
Yeah.
We're all nervous on our first time. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, hi, I'm Gwen, and who are you?
My name is Sean.
Sean. That is a lovely name. I want you to know that you're okay. Yes, you currently have your hands tied and your feet tied, and you're surrounded by a bunch of very probably tired looking people, but I want you to know that you're safe, okay? You're okay.
Okay.
Now, we have a couple of questions because that's just kind of the way these things go. I want to ask you a question though before we get started. Before all of that, if I untie your hands and I untie your feet and I give you a nice cup of ale, maybe some of this lamb stew that this gentleman has brought over,
Oof.
will you behave?
You know, I think that those are agreeable terms, considering the circumstances.
Okay, good. Now be a good girl for me, and I'll start untying her knots.
She immediately jumps up and I'm kidding.
You hate to see it. You hate to see it. No.
Gwen immediately knocks her out, takes out those 10
gift
HP.
from, what is it, Hot Fuzz? Shame. He's loading the shotgun.
Shame.
Shame.
She kind of starts rubbing her wrists and just looking around at everyone with great trepidation. She is clearly very, very nervous and understands the situation she has now found herself in.
So, I don't know if you've ever heard of this drinking game, but Mythir's Fire. What's up with that?
Mythir's Fire?
Yeah, is that the group that you're with? The Luxodon gentleman?
I actually don't know.
Oh.
I don't work for him normally.
Oh.
You are a mercenary.
Well, somebody go ahead and roll me a persuasion roll. Either Gwen or Ivor, one with advantage if you want to.
I'll give you advantage. You have a minus
Bless you.
D4, but I'll give you advantage.
That's fine. That's fine. I do have some.
You can also,
Okay, I don't have
give yourself a
disadvantage,
D4.
though. No, hold on. I don't have disadvantage, but that
No.
was a natural 20.
Oh!
So even with the D4, let's go ahead and roll that, just because,
You can
Right,
you can
even-
also add
so-
guidance to that.
It was a -3, but then my persuasion is a
modifier?
+3. So it was a natural
Canceled out.
20. Yeah, just natural 20 plus.
Go ahead and roll
yeah.
that extra guidance.
With
I assume you're
guidance?
casting guidance.
Yeah. Since it canceled out, that'd be 22 total.
Okay. She goes, if you don't mind keeping this quiet, I usually work for the Sentinels in Port Ekney.
Oh, yes, the Sentinels. So
Yeah,
you're, Myrna and Kane.
who?
Myrna Byrne?
I don't know who that is.
No? Okay. No? Okay. Cool. That's fine.
And Kane, you mean Kane Dolly? I've never met him. I know who he is.
Okay, but you work in that little group, right? Okay, interesting. Why are you working with Arden? What's his name? Julian? Sorry.
Josh.
Josh?
Jake?
Hi.
mean Jake? Jake's not here.
Jake's not here. I apparently. Oh, I guess I've been drinking a bit too much, Dolly. Julian, what was the Loxodon's name? Arden? Aardvark?
Actually, you guys didn't hear his name.
I don't think we knew his name.
Oh.
We only knew it because of the
I fucked up
bad.
because of improved initiative. That is my bad.
That's actually my bad too. Okay, so
the Loxodon.
we'll just call him Loxodon Man. So old Loxodon Man, you don't normally work for Kim.
No, I actually don't know who the fuck he is, and a couple of the people that were there today were also from the Sentinels, but I didn't know really any of them. I was just told where to go and where you'd be and what you'd look like and what we were supposed to do.
Yeah, kill us. I get it.
Well, actually, not you. Just to focus on... And she turns and looks at Julian. You.
Oh, okay. So just his elimination was like top priority. The rest of us are just like there.
Yeah, I have no idea who you are or why you're on his shit list. And as far as his name goes, I only got a first name. His name is Arden. I don't know his last name. I don't know where exactly he's from or what his beef was, but from the small amount of time I was with him, seems to be wealthy.
He thinks that Julian is evil. Oh.
And then you see this look of fear take over her face as she whips her head to Julian and goes,
Oh, he is not.
he?
Do not worry. No. He
You don't
is
think
sweet
so?
little butterfly. Do not piss him off, though.
Okay. What?
Listen, like I said, you're my guest right now. You're okay.
Mm-hmm.
We're just trying to figure out why. Because again, like I look at this sweet, beautiful face here that's, hidden behind a mask, but still beautiful and there. Why anyone would want to hurt him? And, just trying to understand that. And I guess because she works with the Sentinels, I kind of look over to, she's with us. What's her name? Tiefling. Black. Gwen flirts with her a crap ton.
Oh, no, she left, didn't she?
Did she
Wait,
leave?
who?
The lady that they...
The one that they
yeah.
brought over and was like super bloody and like...
Yeah, she's gone. Myrna.
She left. What was her name?
You healed
What was
her.
Myrna Byrne, and she disappeared. In the confusion of everything that was going on, she fucked off.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
with the
Because I
demon's
remember we
attack.
said we might meet up later.
But did you mention her to the mouse girl, to Sean?
Yeah, I'm bringing it up now, and I think I said the name earlier too. It was like, so you don't know Black Tiefling Myrna? Like y'all both in the Sentinels?
I actually I heard about her and that she had maybe done some stuff to upset sort of the higher ups. And we had kind of a bounty out to find her and a few other individuals she was with. And
Dwarf guy,
then-
beard.
Oh, yeah, that asshole. He is
Yeah.
a jerk.
I mean, I don't know their
Interesting.
names
Did you
off the
find
top
him?
of my head, but no. In fact,
Oh, lucky him.
I didn't have anything to do with Myrna, but they basically somebody found her and brought her in, and before I knew it, I was being hired by Arden, and
yeah.
I was there in the Salona Corps, and then we traveled here pretty quickly, and that's when I met Myrna, and she was all fucked up, and then I was like, I might be in over my head. This isn't a typical job.
You
And
were.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So
You-
again,
That's
this
why
was
I'm
your
here.
first time out in combat, so you're probably a newer member to the Sentinels. Is that?
Oh no, this
correct,
wasn't my
or-
first time in combat, but it
Oh.
was my first time having a job like this that was very shrouded in mystery. I mean, most of the time our jobs are shrouded in mystery, of course.
Really?
That's
This
sort
wasn't
of-
your first time in combat?
No, but usually it involves people who aren't, hanging out
Awesome.
with gods or whatever.
Yes.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I only have a couple more questions for you, unless anyone else has any more. Number one, would you happen to know if at your base or whatever you call home, there's still like a bounty of 10,000 platinum on each of our heads? Does that ring a bell? Does that sound any familiar to you?
That's quite a high number. I think the highest bounty I've heard of was like 10,000 gold. And that was
10,000 gold?
That was no.
No,
It was 10,000 platinum.
I was right. Okay.
100,000.
Second guessed myself there for a second.
Yeah,
It was 10,000 gold, and that was a rumor because it was on like somebody who's sort of like in a seat of power. I don't know who it was for,
What's
but
that on?
like I don't know.
Hoping to cash in.
It was rumored like throughout
Interesting.
kind of the
Okay.
system. So no, I have never heard of a bounty that fucking high. Maybe I'm
No,
not
that
entrenched
actually-
in the group enough
I want
yet.
you to know that answers so many more questions than you would understand. So thank you for
Oh,
that.
good. I'm glad it helped.
The last question, the next to last question I have for you is, do you think maybe you should rethink your current career path?
Oh, yeah. No, I am definitely when I get home, I'm going to tell them I would like to stick to sort of like espionage sort of shit. No, not that, that's not the word.
You should become an
Stealing.
artist or something.
Recovering
Blacksmith.
valuable items, stuff like that.
Oh,
that
archaeology.
doesn't involve. Yeah, it belongs in a museum after all. That kind of stuff. Yep. Nope. I'm definitely rethinking everything, knowing there are people like you that I could just apparently stumble across in a city I've known my entire life. It's great. It's fine.
You know, I think that's for the best. I actually, even if you got away from the Sentinels, like I think that's even like a bolder move for you. We
I was always
actually
really
know a
good with
guy-
shoes.
Listen, we know a guy that's big into digging through old history. So if you wanted, I can give you a job recommendation. Like that's easy.
Okay.
Except
he is currently on run.
Yeah, well, I mean, still, job opportunities abound, Ivor.
Yeah, maybe, if he...
My next to last question, this is my last question at this point. You are integrated. You seem very unique and something that people would recognize fairly easily in a group organization, which benefits me personally a lot. Would you mind if I stared at you intimately for a moment?
That's well. First of all, in the Salona Core, there's a lot of mouse folk in my business, and I'm not super distinct.
Listen.
Why do you want to
Even
do that?
better.
I don't like that. It makes me very uncomfortable. You've been so
I
friendly
know.
up until this moment, and now I'm a little bit
Feels
scared.
like you owe us.
Listen, I know that I can be. Listen, I can be very forward, and some people say that's a strength. Other people say that's a weakness. Most people say that. Well, we won't say what most people say, but at the end of the night, it's totally up to you. But I do think that if I ever needed to, I don't know, infiltrate the Sentinels, figure out who is consistently sending people after us, trying to fight the corruption from within, and eventually maybe even topple those at the top of the power structure, I could really use someone like you.
Listen, I appreciate you not just flat out killing me out there, because
Yeah, no.
I get that, that you probably easily could have done that, given my status and how I'm a magic user. But anyway, I'm not gonna sell secrets about my organization to you. I mean, bless for asking. But no.
And listen, like we've been fighting, and I drink when I fight, so maybe I'm just being a little bit extra forward here. But you seem like a good person. I don't know. You've got this. There's some type of aura around you that I feel like genuinely wants to do good in the world, and so I just wanted to ask because I felt that in some weird way there is some connection here. And not in like some weird, creepy, we're going to have a relationship type way, but like, I don't know. I feel like you're just that good of a person.
If it helps, he does this, they do this a lot. And at night, they like to draw. And he likes to draw from memory and try to figure out who he's come across in the past. So that's usually what they're trying to get to. They just have a...
He says he, but as you can see, my dear, and I'll wave my face and turn into a male dwarf with a beard face.
She jumps up and screams,
I
almost
know,
falling
isn't
out
it-
of her chair.
Listen, it's fine, my dear. Look, we can... And I'll turn into like an elven man.
Mm-hmm.
We can do all sorts of things here. We can be proper and poised.
Tribal likes this
What
one.
the fuck are you? What the hell? That's not a spell. You're not casting a spell. You didn't. There was no verbal somatic components. There was nothing. That was not. That's not.
Isn't
What's
that
wrong with you?
fun? Baby, don't I wish I knew.
She is going to make a dash for the door.
Damn. I'll let her go. I won't chase her unless.
Are you sure you don't want to?
Ivor kinda eyes Gwyn for the go-ahead.
He said, "What are you?"
No, I know. I get it. People are gonna react how they're gonna react. I think Gwyn's this is a new era where it's like, that's your problem if you can't deal with it.
Very, very fucking good.
But before she runs out, I would like to try to. I know it's not with permission, but I would like to try to.
I mean,
I mean,
Ivor can
you've
stop
studied-
her if you need.
You have studied people before without asking them.
I
So
know. I usually.
you
I don't
are
know. There's
more
something.
than
I feel like
welcome.
there's something a little
I think you should
consensual about it. but-
Misty step in front of her and turn into the peacemaker.
The peacekeeper?
Peacekeeper. Yep, that's exactly what I meant.
Yeah,
You cut off there, so I didn't hear
God, what is
anything
the
past
peacemaker
peace.
the
I am like
giver?
in this
Is that
mic
what
right
it
now.
is? No,
You gotta get
you're doing
in
great,
it.
buddy.
Okay, I ain't talking
my
about this.
question is, do they even need to be conscious for your
No.
No, I like asking because it's. I don't know, man.
Do they need to be conscious?
Listen, there's consent is key, man. You gotta,
But you gotta do it anyways. If you don't want
It's not a
it, she
joke,
doesn't want it, and
Brand.
she's running
God,
away, but you're gonna do it anyways.
identity theft is not a joke, Bran.
Although it is
No.
funny.
Gwen, just like when Bran is like observing things with his magical sight, it takes about 6 seconds. And I would say Gwen has had plenty of time to make this observation. So please go ahead and give me a perception check and an insight check.
First roll in
Ooh.
chapter.
Perception was great.
Yay.
That is a 16 plus 8. So math is fun.
24?
Yeah.
Oh, on the next
Okay.
roll you get disadvantage because of Banu.
Banu, I thought we were
Gwen's
friends.
being nice.
Banu.
I thought we were friends. Damn.
Technically, it was Bran that asked the question.
It's okay. It's on cooldown. It's on cooldown.
I am so tempted right now
God.
to use a DM inspiration because I really would love to know this girl's past. But I feel like that takes away from the disadvantage. So I'm going to stick with my 15.
Okay.
Insight.
Okay.
Decent still. Jeez.
It's not the best though, okay? It could have been so much better.
As you study the form of the mouse girl who is rushing out of this cafe, you feel yourself easily shift into her visage. Not a problem. You look exactly like her. In fact, she turns around, screams again as she's slipping out the door and disappears.
That was funny.
And then you also feel yourself slip into a memory.
Uh-oh.
Got one. I got one.
Of getting punched
did
by
get one.
yourself.
Boy, wouldn't that be great?
Oh my god.
Starting to have inception bleeds because I'm
Feel the
having memories
pain.
of myself, but like not me.
You do see, as you are in your mousy form, you are in some sort of really like, oh, what is the word I'm looking for?
Dark.
Horny.
Acrid.
impoverished tavern.
Okay.
And you see a man walk through the door and instantly recognize the Luxodon, Arden. And he is not being subtle about who he is. He's not trying to hide anything. He walks straight in and walks up to the table that you're sitting at next to another man, a male half-elf. And Arden comes up and he goes, "All right, you're a couple of the people I'm looking for, I'm assuming." And you hear the man next to you speak up and go, "Yeah, what's it to you?" And Arden goes, "Well, I'm in the middle of hunting somebody down, and I hear they're going to be in Port Eckney. We got to get going." And then you say, "All right, and what's the, fee?" And Arden goes, "Well, just for you, little missy, I'm gonna give you 400 gold to complete this job, if you make it out alive." And she goes, "Okay, that's a lot. That's a lot of money. That would help. Yeah, I'm in." "All right, little missy, let's get a move on." And with that, you're pulled back to yourself as you see the tail of the mouse girl slip through the crack in the door and it closes behind her.
Oh. All right. Well, that was interesting. Back to Gwen.
That was good. That was good. Now do I more.
Okay.
All right.
Wow. The more you know. All right. So, sorry everybody about that. I just figured the more information we knew in regards to our good friend Julian here, the better. Arden maybe is a lone agent. Could be the last of Mithir's Fire, but
does seem interesting that he would hire people.
Yeah,
Yes.
if the organization was flushed out, he may be a last remnant, but even so, he got away, which is
a damn
Not the-
shame.
it's a damn shame, honestly. If
We
only
will
I hit the
probably
bat.
never see
but-
him again. It is fun.
No, we will, and he will have actual followers this time, I'm sure.
And Willow kind of raises her hand. I do have some contacts within the Sentinels, of course. I'm sure I can get a hold of some information and find out who this Arden is. That way we can be on the lookout for him in the future if he does decide to show his miserable face again.
So you do know Kane?
I do.
Willa.
Yes. I've known him for 50-ish years, thereabout.
I want to ask you this as bluntly as possible at this point. Can he be trusted?
Kane? Oh.
Yes.
I mean, nobody is to be trusted, if I'm being honest, but Kane, I've never heard of him doing anything nefarious. He does seem to be quite the social butterfly. He seems to be more of a face than an actual activist of any sort.
Right. I just find it interesting because when we first started adventuring together, before we'd even made it to Mithir City, we had members of the Sentinels try to kill us, saying that there was a 10,000 platinum bounty on each of our heads, which was the 5 of us, including...
All-Star.
I have heard of bounties, and plenty of them from the Sentinels, plenty of them from the Banfey, of course. Typically those range in the thousands, and I have heard of some for high or low council members that have gone up to 25,000 gold. But 10,000 platinum is not a number.
No, understandably so, which is
Whoever
why I find it...
said it must have been lying.
You had at least convinced what I could tell is 5 hardened Sentinel members, very experienced.
Quite
convinced
intelligent, too.
Yeah, you had
Except
them
the
fully
dwarf, he was a
convinced.
big dummy.
You actually saw one of them, the tiefling that was being beaten up, that I rushed over and healed before they ran away. she was one of these individuals who was a sentinel.
So she's the one who informed on your whereabouts.
Well, see, that doesn't make sense either. And I was gonna kind of maybe save this, but I guess I'll say it out loud now. How did this Arden person know that we were gonna be in Port Ekne if we teleported from Mythir City to the middle of the fucking forest, and then from the middle of nowhere, we decided to go to Port Ekne? Like, how did he know we were going there?
He got there quickly, too, yeah.
There's got to be a mole.
That's a fantastic question. And
Just throwing
the
it out there.
only thing I can think of as a possibility is someone from the Order. They are capable of predicting events 24, 36 hours before they actually
The oracles?
transpire. Yes.
Hmm.
And if you
Why the fuck would
you
they
do
hate us?
Oh, no, darling, no. They primarily serve the High and Low Council. However, they can be hired out. It is not a cheap thing, though. That is quite expensive. So if that's the case, Arden and our little Sean friend did mention he seems to be wealthy. I would say that must be confirmed if he used the Order.
Or
Interesting.
someone has the saga.
You
Like
Someone has
someone,
what?
Good point,
someone
Julian.
nefarious has the saga.
Excellent point.
Oh!
And they know exactly where we are at all
What we're
times.
saying and what we're gonna do.
Yep.
And Phelon speaks up and she's like, that doesn't make much sense. The saga disappeared. Sidhe had it. And it disappeared. We don't
It must
know.
have appeared somewhere.
I don't know.
Wait, didn't Sidhe send us for it? Or am I getting our
Yes.
quest? Okay.
He did, but in hindsight,
But
now
he-
that I look back at it, it looks like that was more, and I'll look over to Phelon here. That sounds like it was more of a, this is where Willow is, you'll find Willow there.
Yes.
Yeah, it wasn't about the saga at that point.
No.
That was a red herring.
Although we were hoping possibly that the saga had just returned where we had found it.
Yeah,
So
right.
Someone
it was
stole
a bit
it.
of a red herring, but no.
I don't think
it
Sidhe
vanished.
lost.
He said that he did his thing, he researched, and then it vanished when he was done. Like, literally vanished.
It sounds like we need to make our way to Sidhe ASAP.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm done with
Sidhe
my soup
ASAP.
and
Yep.
apple juice, which, by the way, it's amazing. I love the pairing, apple
Yes,
and like
this
lamb.
is so
Wait.
good. Oh.
Thank you.
Why did you get
Innkeeper.
apple juice?
There was
You
apple
got
juice
apple
for
juice.
everyone.
Everyone
Oh.
got apple juice. There was a tray. of
I was
apple
about to be
juice.
really
Julian,
obstinate for a
drink
minute. Like,
your
what the
apple
fuck?
juice. What are you doing?
Thank you.
had more than
Thank
his
you.
share.
I've overtook some, maybe.
Melandrian
Sorry.
apple
Probably-
juice is blue.
Yeah, it's blue apples, of course.
You see the man who was in the kitchen. He kind of sticks his head out and he goes, "Thank you. Please come visit the moor again if you would like."
Of course.
Do you happen to know? We gotta go on a quick hike. But before we do that, do you happen to know if there? God, the world's ending. Are there any shops open? Any place that we could maybe grab some potions or some magic?
I-
or,
Cyborg needs more potions.
With the whole demon dragons thing going on,
Right,
everybody pretty
right.
much closed up shop. But just down the block there is a place called the Wick Wax Emporium. I do know the shop owner there. If you want, I could contact him and see if he might let you in.
That would be so
that would be
convenient
great.
for us. That'd be great. I think we all
All
could
right.
use that. If you could do that, we will get out of your hair
He-
and start going. I
He
think we
looks
need to go. What do
down
y'all
at
think?
the boy and he goes, "Clint, if you don't mind." And his little boy smiles real big and he takes off out the door.
Oh, we should go.
Oh,
Or
oh
he's
no,
gonna
but he's
head ahead
a
of us.
messenger. He's gonna go see if
Jump ahead
the
of
guy's
us.
in.
Oh, right.
All right. So, is there anything else that we need to do before leaving this location? Because I think, again, y'all correct me if I'm wrong here. I know I'm just trying to. I mean, the alcohol is really good. It's really making me feel in charge. I don't know about y'all, but should we just, again, we kind of understand where we're all at. The world's ending. I think the biggest thing that we could do right now is maybe talk to Sidhe, get more information on the saga, maybe teleport somewhere close enough to the desert after that, and go see Grizza. Like, Ivor, like, do you think that would be okay?
Ivor is very curious about Grizza and the Nizla, and Grizza mentioned that someone was coming for them and seemed rather...
Yeah, number one, we gotta protect family, and if Grizza's important to you, I feel like that's something we gotta do.
Absolutely.
And then second, it seems like this, the Vagrant or whatever.
Yes, Grim Vagrant.
The Grim Vagrant.
They're also out there, which could provide info. And then also, I don't know, you've mentioned it a couple of times, Ivor, and it keeps hitting in my head a little bit, but the whole tall tales, demon spiders underneath the earth at the deepest point, like all these, you have such interesting stories, and I don't know, there's something I feel like the desert is calling, so I think our first step is to gear up a little bit, check in with Sidhe, and then...
Nizlan is not going to believe that Ivor fought giant demon spiders. I cannot wait to see their faces. Oh, this is going to be great. Next thing you know, Ivor will be fighting Snow Yeti.
So what time is it right now?
It's probably around 10 in the morning.
Oh, bright and early.
Yeah, we teleported like at 8 a.m. and I think we walked for like the past hour and a half.
Shit. Take an afternoon nap.
Phelon did mention that it would be about half a day's trek to wherever you're going.
Okay.
So yeah. So you guys. Oh, sorry. Then after 5 minutes ish, the boy comes rushing back in, out of breath. His cheeks are all red, and he goes, "Yes. Doran said he'll open his doors. For the knot breakers."
That is us, guys! We are knot breakers!
By the way, Ivor, never got a chance to say it. I like it.
Honestly, we've been talking about breaking cycles and knots.
Since I've known you, honestly, top 3 Ivor moments. Like, it was a good...
What were other two? What were other two?
The first one is the first time I saw you literally in the arena, and just the showmanship and like
of course.
Yeah, picking up the barrel, that one moment when you picked up the barrel and
the barrel
shoved it on top of the dude. And
I recalls that Donkey Kong, not sure why.
Yeah, no, it was amazing. And then the second time, it had to be the first time you ate my pies, and I didn't realize just how many you could eat.
Yes, it is. More than that at that time, actually. Yes.
Yeah, no, I was blown away. So yeah, those are the two, and then 3 now comes in with the whole knot breakers thing. But
no, that's pretty good.
I agree. That was a good moment. Knot breakers. It's a good name. But yeah, we should probably.
Yeah.
That's you too, Ashley.
Let's go.
The knot breakers works really well with my rope too. The untieable rope.
Oh we can break that.
Breaking that,
Easy peasy.
No, I like it. No,
it's good.
I'm just glad you didn't say liquors.
Why would we be the liquors? What the hell is that?
Ivor would prefer rock liquors, but knot breakers is pretty good.
As you guys continue speaking, you see the silent boy slip off of his chair and starts heading toward the door, and he opens it and he goes, just looking at you all.
What?
Yeah, we're coming while talking. Yes. Wait, hang on. Not that. Talking and walking.
All right. So, just a couple blocks down, and Clint, the little boy, he takes you as well. Like, he goes with you to show you where the Wick Wax Emporium is. And it's a cute little shop. Like, it's not very big, but it does seem to be quite nice on the inside. Very well taken care of. There is the delightful smell of incense as you walk in. And behind the counter, you see a person standing there. Seems to be maybe mid-40s, a Kelton man, the blue race in this world. And he is wearing a set of very, very colorful robes, and he has incredibly bushy, curly, black and red hair, and there's beads like placed all throughout, giant bushy beard, and a set of beautiful purple and red ombre lips, gorgeous eyeshadow accentuating his lovely brown eyes. And you walk in, he lifts his hands up, you see rings lining his fingers as he goes, "Welcome into the Wick Wax Emporium. My name's Doran O'Malley. It's so good to meet you all. Come on in."
I love him.
Hello.
Sorry. Hi.
I hear I'm in the presence of fame.
No, stop it. Don't. Please. It's too much. Yes, go on. Keep going. Yes.
I was keeping my doors closed today, and you're lucky that I was all ready to go. But I've been told that you are in need for some items, and that, my darlings, is what I specialize in. So please welcome in. Take a look around. Let me know if there's something you're interested in, something you're looking for. Hopefully I can help you.
I'm speechless. Sorry, y'all go ahead. I'm just taking.
No, yeah. What sort of cool stuff? First of all, potions would be nice. Well, do you have anything fun for avid heroes?
Well, there were like 8 questions in there, and I'm here for it. But as far as healing potions go, let me see how many I've got, because I believe I should have a decent inventory. Oh, you know what? I have fantastic stock. I have regular healing potions, about 7 of them. And then for the potions of, oh my god.
Oh, I've never heard of that one before.
Greater, superior.
I'm getting there.
Supreme.
The potions of greater healing, I have about 6 of them, and superior, I have 5. I am fully stocked on those. I only have 2 supreme, but I'm working on a shipment that's coming in probably tomorrow or the day after. Are you interested in any of those?
How much do they cost?
Oh, yes, that is a grand question. Let me just check my roster.
Also, if we buy in bulk, because you know, we're not afraid to flirt with good.
Oh,
We're also not afraid to save the town.
Yes, you know, we are heroes. We are not breakers.
I do love a bulky gal, as he looks Gwen up and down. I'm so sorry. Yes, prices.
Guys, we can't leave tonight. I'm sorry.
Shit, now we're stuck here. You're gonna do a whole nother restaurant.
I'll go tell the chef to make up the mashed potatoes. I'll be right back.
Thank you for once again just adding something to Gwen's sex life, which is not confirmed, but
Listen, I almost killed the last one, so I gotta...
oh gee, how can you put this man, when I say not all men, like, come on. Like,
the regular potion of healing, those come to about 25. Potion of greater, 250. Potion of superior, 1,000. And the supreme is 3,000. But since you did apparently sort of rescue our little city here,
Yes.
I could put a discount on there.
What kind of discount?
The higher you go, the higher the discount, my love.
Oh.
well, I think we should get every single regular potion that is available. I think that is...
Ivor's more interested in greater. Ivor has plenty of regular healing potions. If you need those, Ivor's got them.
Gwen speak.
Do we really?
Ivor's got 8.
What the fuck? Why do you have 8?
Because they hardly do anything.
I did give you guys like a fuckload of the regular ones because they're really band-aids. Do you have any in your inventory, Ray?
I have 1.
Not a single one. I used that one.
Yeah,
I think
at the
I got
beginning
one
of the
superior.
And Josh doesn't have any in there either. What the
I have
fuck,
one.
y'all?
I
I'm
have
pretty
one
sure
potion.
it was
Ivor
like
has 8.
8.
Yeah. I haven't used one and I have 8, so if
I
everyone
mean,
was
it's
the
25
same,
gold
you have
each,
8.
and I think they can be beneficial, like during short rests, if you just like pop like 3 or 4, or however you want to do it. So
Yeah. How much or how many did I say there were of those? 7?
7.
7.
Okay. All right.
but
And
yeah,
you are
for
going to
25
purchase?
for 25 gold each. I feel like that's not a lot for 7.
Mm-hmm.
Ivor wouldn't mind superior.
Okay. And that was
There were 5 of them and that was 1,000.
Mm-hmm.
okay. Do you just want one?
Ivor will
Y'all
take
have
one.
so much gold.
That is
Yeah.
most of Ivor's gold. What are you talking about? He spent it all on cake.
Oh, that's right. You did spend a lot on cake.
It was 170.
Yes, Bran?
I'm gonna wait to actually do anything, but the original total would be 175 for the 7, correct?
Mm-hmm.
25 each. Okay.
Yeah. We'll get to
Well, wait,
discounts
so
later.
you-
Sorry, Bran. What were you gonna say?
So,
Do you happen to have the ability to identify some items also?
Oh, for a bit of a fee, my darling, I can do anything you'd like.
Uh-huh. And any other items for sale as well. Like,
Sorry,
you know.
I just imagining Bran go, uh-huh. Okay,
Yes, do you have any?
the token asexual of the group, you know?
Do
Everyone
you
Here's-
have
here's
any
the load of stuff.
fun things? Do you have any like equipment for adventurers, like fun magical things?
sweet boy. I have many things. Let's see. You might have noticed this. This might have caught your eye. And he walks over to one of the displays and you see it's like a glass case, and on the inside is a very plain looking rock. And he carefully lifts the lid.
Do not
Like
lick it, guys.
really taking care. And he reaches down his rainbow colored painted nails and he picks it up and he goes, "This is a shiny rock of wanting. It's mundane in appearance. It doesn't look like anything much, but if you activate it, anyone within 5 feet of it must make a wisdom saving throw or be given the following trait for 1 hour. They feel compelled to own this rock and keep everyone else from touching it.
Ivor
And-
takes a step back.
And if they attune to the rock, they will be immune to its effects and can use an action to have the rock teleport to them. Now, why would you want this? Wouldn't that be fun to activate
thousands of reasons.
in the
Thousands
middle of
reasons.
a situation? Let's say you're sneaking somewhere and you just want to toss a little rock and have 3 gods fighting over it. Wouldn't that be just wonderful? 125 a pop, and I do have more in the back.
I want 5 of them.
Absolutely,
That is
my
pretty
darling.
cool.
I think they want the rock. I don't think they want you.
What?
I mean, yes, and Bran. You said how much were they?
125.
20. Yeah, I'll take 5 of them.
They are, let me just tell you, a bestseller, but hold on to your... Sorry, I touched my mic on accident. Hold on to your gold, darling, because there's more. Over here, and he lifts up this small tin. It looks, for lack of a better word, it's rustic. Like, it looks old. And he pops open the lid, and you see 5 little glass beads. And he holds these up and he says, "These, darling, are beads of protection. It's a small tin, and there's only 5 in there. But it comes sold as a whole for 1,025 gold, and these little critters, as a reaction, you can crush the bead in your hand and gain the benefits of, wait for it, the shield spell."
Ooh. Okay. All right.
These
yes,
are
good.
a hot item right now. Let me tell you, people are snatching this up.
That works when someone can't cast, like say they are in Berserker Rage.
Correct.
Ooh, la-di-da.
It requires no
you're,
casting, just crushing a little bead.
Oh.
Real quick, DM, is that an action or a bonus action?
A reaction.
It's a reaction,
just
yeah.
a
So it's just like shield.
Yeah, because that's what the shield spell is it's a reaction. So you could just...
Hey gang, hey group of people.
Yeah,
hey
we may
party
all go
members.
in on that.
We kind of want to all maybe go in on that because I feel like that is big for especially like the freaking sorcerer and the warlock.
I
don't need
Well,
it.
after that last battle, I don't think I need that.
Yeah, I'm
Says the
good.
only one who's actually gone down.
I'm fine.
Legit, Julian?
My patrons got me.
Legit, Julian? This is clutch for you.
This is.
It would actually be really, really nice. Well, it does appear that I do have a stock of about 9 tins in the back, so
Jeez.
however many you'd like.
It was 1,000.
25.
1025.
Cool.
What else you got?
And
Oh, yes, I have much more. As you think on these things here, let's look. I also have... This is a pretty handy little thing, and I promise I don't only have rocks. But this is a sharpening stone. It looks like a regular whetting stone, of course, but you can use this little buddy 30 minutes at a time per weapon, 2 uses per long rest, and it adds a +1 to attack and damage rolls for all non-magical items. I'm sure I can eventually rig one up to be for magical items. I could work with the technocrats on that. I just thought of a beautiful idea. I need to write that down.
Ices, axes. Oh, really? How much is that?
They are 875 a piece, and yes, they will turn your item magical as well. It is magical +1 damage and attack.
Oh.
Are you interested, handsome lad?
Oh, well, you sucks. You make Ivor blush. Maybe, Ivor really wants superior potion, though. Anything else?
Oh, well,
Is that
don't
it?
worry. We will come to a bit of a haggle at the end, if you will. If you would like to haggle me down, at least.
Yes.
You know what? This is a new item, and I
Oh.
only have one.
Okay.
Here. And he picks up a little box. It's a little white box with a little sprig on the front, tied on by a piece of twine. And he opens it up, and you see a very, very small, as in not thick deck of cards. There it appears to be maybe only about 10 of them. This is a deck of spell reversing. When a spell targets you or an ally, you may cast Counterspell with a DC based on what you roll, a D10 plus 10. If they fail the save, you cast the same spell back at them using your own attack and DC. But if they succeed, they are compelled to say, no, you, in which case the spell is redirected to you. So if you have a friend who they're casting a spell at, and you use this card and they succeed, the spell then goes to you. It is a bit of a downfall.
Are there 2 arrows printed on it?
Uno
kind of
reverse.
facing opposite? Yeah, that's an
So it
Uno
was just
reverse
Uno
card.
reverse.
I love that.
So someone casts fireball at you. You use a card. You try to send it back at them. If they succeed, they then send it back to you. But if they fail, they take it. Versus,
But the DC for them to succeed is a D10, whatever you roll on a D10, plus 10. So you could go up to
Up to
20
dirty
DC.
20.
Yeah.
So, do I get this correct? So if someone casts fireball at Ivor and I say no, but they save, then the fireball comes to me?
Yes, it does.
Oh, you can use it on other okay.
So if we did give this to Ivor, and Ivor saw something being cast at Julian, Ivor could be like, and
No,
then
you.
like then it hits Ivor because Ivor's stronger than Julian. So okay.
There's a lot
How
of
much are
really
those?
interesting ways. I only have one deck, and it's going for about 2,500. I know it's a bit
What if-
steep, but we
How
can
many
talk.
cards?
10.
10.
What if we all split up the deck and then we play like hot potato on a spell? Is that possible? No.
We just all do it to each other.
Everyone use the reaction?
Wait a minute.
No.
Wait a minute.
That is
been a
theoretically
wizard
completely
battle.
possible.
Can you
Yes.
imagine we're at the big bad fight at the end, and like I'm casting 9th level firestorm. No, you actually. No, you actually. No, you.
I love this so much.
Bruh.
Yes, that is absolutely a possibility.
All right. I say
That's like all our money.
I
Well,
say
We do have a bit of a, haggle
if
to
we
do.
got all 7 potions, 4 of the rocks, the beads, and the deck of cards. All together, discount, and I'm gonna look at him for like 5 seconds.
I'm you now.
Rum.
Ooh.
Oh.
You love
How
rum.
did you know? How did you know?
Well, this is what she does.
I will throw in a bottle of a 40-year. This is one of the first things I ever invented.
Oh.
40-year rum that I have been saving.
You did that when you were 10.
Yeah,
I
was really
listen,
into it.
I run a legitimate business here, and I am absolutely not above trade. Might I get a sample?
Of course, Ashling, and I'll shove my cask into her hands and then disappear real quick.
Oh my, that's very intriguing. I love her.
Yeah, she does that. She'll be,
All
oh,
right,
there she
sorry
is.
about that.
We're back.
Here you go. I'll give just a little bit.
A little glass,
Good
or a
SFX.
little shot glass kind of thing. And he takes a sniff, and you see him close his eyes
You
as
see
he just
a trunk.
revels.
You
This
see a
is bit
trunk
darker
itch in the
because I
frame, and
He
I
goes
used
smack
sugar-
with his eyes closed.
I want you to know I used sugarcane directly from the waterways leading from the Jylok tree. Like this is where we're at in terms of
Asking for a friend, are you single?
it's complicated.
We love complicated situations. Anyway, takes a sip. Oh yes, we'll consider that in the deal. So, are we speaking of doing all of those items that you mentioned? The
Yes, if we
potions,
got it
the
all.
rocks, beads of protection, sharpening stone. This has been quite a successful sell.
Maybe even some identifying some of these.
Oh,
things.
Oh yeah, and we have 4 items I think that need identifying. 2
let's
daggers,
check.
A
I
belt,
mean,
a bag,
daggers,
2
less
daggers,
interested.
a belt, and
the daggers you guys know are magical.
And the cup.
They don't appear
And
to,
the cup.
but yes, you do have a cup.
and
We have
I
a
do
bag.
know what that
we
cup
have
is.
cup.
the belts in the cup.
Granted, keep in mind, you do have 3 scrolls of identify, and you're going to visit Sidhe, who is capable of doing
Let's just not to worry about that.
Hey, Sidhe, please identify this cup that I stole from you.
We'll use scroll 'em.
You have scrolls!
Either way, if we did it
How
all,
many
let's
items?
just say we did it all. Where are we looking?
Don't worry about that.
How many
Fine, we got
items
that.
are you wishing to identify?
Don't worry about it. Oh, we're
2.
fine. Yeah, sure.
All right. That comes to, I usually charge 100 gold for identifying, so 200. That brings your grand total to 5,525. However, you did save this place.
from ferocious, terrifying dragons and spiders.
They were demon spiders from under Melandria. You have no idea how dangerous those are.
Not to mention, you are all very attractive.
But yes, that too. That is given. I've always just thought that was assumed.
Let me just think about this for a moment and roll a thing.
Well,
Yes. As one long-lost adventure once
You
said,
have advantage.
we would like to haggle you down.
It's not an advantage type of roll.
Ah.
But thank you.
Oh. Math. Numbers and stuff.
We haggle it down to 2,240.
That's really funny that you said
That's
that
oddly
because
specific.
It's the number
How
on the
much
screen.
gold Julian has.
No, it's the number on the
Oh,
screen.
yeah, this.
Lol.
with your hero discount, it would come to about 2,050 off.
Oh, it's
for
close.
a total of 3,475. Is that doable? Oh, wait a moment.
include the trade for the...
3,000
Wait a minute.
3,000.
I did forget the rum in that arrangement. So
I can
You have
also
a rub?
put in a couple items that I'm not using anymore.
let's call it an even 3,300.
Oh? What is
How
that?
do we feel about that? For the rum?
And what-
the
what if-
flirt?
Oh, for the rum. Oh, I thought you said rum.
Yeah, with the rum. I think I have probably the most money out of everyone in the party.
Ivor could throw like 800 or 1,000. Ivor's got
Listen.
like 1,300.
What if I throw in this jar of cherry filling and this ring of obscuring, and I put it on the top of the lid?
Ooh.
The ring of...
What is the
I
ring
haven't
of
used it.
obscuring?
Haven't used it once.
I want it. What is that?
Yeah, what's
it's
that?
a band of iron that resembles a
Hold on, wait.
skull and is cold to the touch, has 3 charges. It regains 1d3 expended charges daily at dawn. As an action, while wearing this ring, you can expend one of its charges to cast Fog Cloud.
It's
I
another
figured-
smoking bottle.
God damn it, Josh!
Son of a bitch!
I have it, but I haven't used it because I know how adamant we are about against
of a
the
bitch.
smoking bottle. But I've had this since the very beginning, and I just haven't used it. It does require attunement.
Oh, fuck
I
that.
found a loophole,
All right.
but I didn't
All right,
use it.
listen, aftermarket price is usually about 250 gold. But with all that you're doing and all that you've done, let's call it an even 3,000.
Oh,
And
okay.
one final thing I would like to add: we are an investment, and we will literally save the world.
Oh, darling, I
items that
already
you
factored
provide.
that in. But I do
Okay.
need
Okay.
to feed myself and
It
pay
would be
rent.
750 gold each.
Oh, that's doable.
If we got it all. If we got all of the 7 minor potions,
Fucking
4 rocks, the
not
I have 437 gold
Why do you have
You have
so
what?
little?
How do you only have that much?
because I started with like
He
0.
started with low. He's only
Yeah,
been
that's
here
right.
for
Okay,
about
all
a
right,
year.
That's fine. That's fine. I can cover Julian's missing.
Okay.
You
I
are
started
about
with next to
to.
nothing, and I've got
it's-
1,200.
You are getting some gold coming up soon. Yeah, Josh, you should have more than that with all of the
It's
Like,
fine.
did
I
you
can
add
cover
the gold
Julian's.
from the
He
last
did
time?
buy
He did buy that
crossbow.
He did that he doesn't
Yeah.
use.
What?
That he
What?
forgets
He
it was
did not
seven-
buy
it
that
was-
crossbow.
It was given to
Oh,
me.
it
The
was
shopkeeper
given to
gave
him.
it to him.
Yeah.
How much
I
do you
have to tell it.
Julian?
400 and actually I said 37, 434.
400 and let's do 400.
Wait, okay, Josh.
Linking gold.
4 gold.
Hang
I mean,
on.
I don't really use gold, so I may not have
Listen.
been adding it correctly.
So the first thing I gave you was 503 gold, and then Sidhe
Okay.
gave you guys 300 gold, and then the next time I believe I gave you 1,509 gold.
Oh shit! I should have a shitload of
Oh,
gold.
that was. Oh, I'm sorry, but this was all to the party. That wasn't divided up.
Oh,
But
okay.
yeah, that should
So
equal more than
so that's
400.
900 and 1,000. So that's 1,900 roundabouts.
Divided by
475.
hang on. Divided by
So about right.
275 total.
So I started with 200 gold and now I have 434.
Yeah, so
But I don't know.
Well, I guess
it
maybe.
adds up.
Anyway,
200,
sorry.
Either way, but I can cover whatever we need to for that.
Okay.
You are probably going to step into some money soon. Like, you know you're going to be seeing
Yeah, all we have to
Alina
do
at
is
some
claim
point.
our own bounty.
So if Ivor and Bran each do 750 each, that's 1,500. Then 3,000 minus that is another 1,500. He puts in 400. I'll put in the remaining. Math is so hard.
300 to how much was
No,
it for each of
I'll
us?
put in one. I'll have to put in 1,100. I think.
So it would be 750 a pop, and for Gwen that would be 15
Yeah, it'd be
if you paid for
But
Julian's.
15, but Julian's taking care of. How much do you have? You said 430.
34, yep.
So if Julian takes care of 400, that's 1,100 for Gwen.
Okay.
Does that include the superior? That
Yes.
okay. Yeah.
Yes.
All
I
right,
included
my
everything that you
1,100
guys
gold.
mentioned you were interested in.
Deal.
Don't worry.
I covered.
Don't worry.
Julian's,
Chat has got your back.
Yeah, I covered Julian's bit, and yep, we're good. 3,000.
Oh,
So
this
750
has
from
been
Tyler and I.
Such a lovely transaction, my friends. I
Very
think
useful,
we've just
thank you.
become best friends, in fact. And if you do happen to come by in town, anytime soon, I do have a couple of places I enjoy and frequent for a good meal and a good drink. If you
What was your
catch
what was
my
your name
drift.
again?
Doran,
My name is Doran O'Malley.
pleasure to meet
Doran?
you, Doran.
Pleasure's
Doran.
all mine. I
My name
assure
is-
you.
Guinevere O'Donnell. My
Cheers
friends
to
and lovers
you.
call me Gwen. And it has been such a pleasure to meet you.
Oh, such a pleasure indeed.
I hope when you sip that rum and slip into the space between both conscious and imaginary, you think of me.
Darling, I'm already there. But with that, we're going to take a quick break. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back from break. Hope you had a really good one here on YouTube. That was probably a total of 4 seconds that you've missed. Oh, welcome back. Well, anyway, there is one bit of business we need to wrap up here at the Wick Wax Emporium. Yep, is that the name? Yeah, Wick Wax Emporium, which is identifying the 2 items for you. What items do you want Doran to identify?
Belt.
Okay.
And maybe cup.
Cup.
Okay. So, as he takes the belt and he's like, "Oh, this is very lovely. Where did you get this? This is very interesting item." You know what? Don't tell me where you got it. The mystery makes it even more fun. And he takes it over to the counter and he sets it down and just starts to work his magic over it as he begins to identify. About 10 minutes later, he holds it up and he goes, "I present to you a lovely belt of hill giant strength. And who does this item go to?"
Oh, give
Ivor.
Ivor. Yes. Oh, yes. It'll look very good.
So it will increase your strength score to 21. So
Dope.
you have to attune to it, but yes, that's what that is.
Yep, that's what he's doing.
And the second item, this mug here, I see. Ah, this is very cute. This is magical in nature.
Mm-hmm.
I can see that. And he gently sets it down on the countertop and again performs his identify spell, taking about 10 minutes, and he goes, "Ooh, this is interesting. It is a mug of mulberry tea. Any drink you pour into it will instantly turn into mulberry tea, and it seems with a hint of honey.
Oh, it's the same tea that was there, and it was so good. I'm so happy. It can be
Well, I'm
anything you put in there.
glad.
Does it just have to be beverages? What if I put like sand in there? Would it turn into tea?
No, it would just be any kind of liquid beverage. Yes,
Oh.
not drinking sand.
So if
around.
Ivor
if you
takes
made-
leak in cup, it will turn to tea.
Personally, I haven't experimented, but I would guess yes.
Give Ivor a cup.
We're gonna try it. Yes, 100%.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm curious. So, like, you put like a poison into it,
Why not?
Ivor
and
will be
it
back.
turns it to tea. Would it still poison, or is it now
No,
nullified
it would
and now
probably
it's-
be nullified, yes, by the
Okay,
magic of the
alright,
cup.
alright,
Which would
Ooh,
actually be
that's cool.
great if you were in the middle of an area you weren't familiar with. You could accept a drink
Yeah,
in your
I'll take a
mug and
drink.
get tea and no poison. Oh my god,
Smart.
Steven. Stop it.
Oh, all right, sorry. Kind of made mess. Kind of wipes it down. There you go.
Oh,
Prestidigitation.
gross.
Prestidigitation.
Ah,
I hate that.
Steve,
much.
that was
first-
too far.
First,
I
I
might
love it.
actually
First,
throw up.
I'm gonna sniff it.
It smells like exactly that tea that was in Sidhe's office, and it smells delicious.
I'm making direct eye contact with
Very
Ivor.
good.
Oh, you
Very
should
good.
probably make Ivor drink that. Oh,
Now is Ivor speak.
It tastes like tea.
Ah, Ivor! We
Yes.
have cured world thirst.
Oh,
With this
yes.
cup.
Perfect. Ivor had asparagus earlier, so it should be extra.
Oh,
went- no,
stop.
went
Okay,
away.
moving on. Moving
It's
on.
mulberry. It's mulberry
Disgusting.
pea.
Dear Trianne, why is
Steve
it
gets
every man-
disadvantage.
Yeah, I see it,
That
I
is
see it.
fucking
Dear-
fair.
Dear Trianne, why men?
You hear a whisper in your ear. I don't know.
Come on, guys. It's a funny fucking
That's
joke.
That's
Let's
a
go.
baby. No, it's like
I enjoyed the bit.
Why men?
It was worth it. It was worth it.
Okay,
Was
okay,
it
okay.
worth it?
So,
Even the shake
as-
at the end was hilarious. Okay, moving on. Sorry.
Stop. So, with that, Doran hands you the mug. You drink the piss out of the mug, and he's like, well, this has been an interesting time. Please, when you're in town again, don't forget to stop by. Perhaps I'll have new items for you all. And again,
Thank you
you
very
know,
much.
good eateries and places
Let me
for
tell
drinks.
you something,
Good
sir.
eateries.
If we usually come to one place, we will come again and again
Yes.
and again.
We are always coming.
Listen, if you have no other business here, I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
Distance does make the heart grow fonder. We'll see you later.
As I've heard.
Bye-bye.
Have a lovely day,
Bye-bye,
not
Doran.
breakers.
That is us, guys.
brain is
again.
already out
It's
the door.
catching. It's catching on.
I'm
Oh, yeah, sorry.
going
There's a
to
bit of a mess on the
literally
floor over
climb
there.
that
I
man one day.
prestidigitate it.
Okay, good.
Brand's been holding his hands over the silent boy's ears during that last bit.
The boy was over in a corner playing with a set of dice, just rolling them around on a tabletop, not paying any attention to you. And Willow's going, okay, all right.
Oh, come on, Willow.
So, you begin making your way through the southern streets of Port Eckney to begin your journey to head towards Sidhe in the She, also known as the Hills. And as you get to the edge of town, you come across a stable, and Willow pays for the horses. That way you guys don't have to worry. You just spent a lot of money, and she's just kind like that and also filthy fucking rich.
Yeah, what is she just buy all that shit?
Where,
know, right?
Where's Buckles? 2.0?
He's in the forest, the Gilding Forest, but he'll probably just run home.
He's walking, isn't he? He's
Jake.
probably
They're
walking
enchanted.
back right now because we said that Jake would have the knowledge to unhook them to let
Yeah,
them go
they're
back home.
enchanted to, if their rider doesn't return within 10 hours, like a long rest situation, they will just return home. Yeah.
Smart.
So,
Hopefully home's not Mythier
Like, does
City.
it play Dune?
if you guys would like to bring up Talespire, you can. I wasn't sure if we'd get here today, so I said no Talespire, but Steve, are you in there?
I'm in.
Okay,
I'm in, baby. I'm in like Flynn.
So you don't have to. This isn't anything. It's not like a battle, okay? I'm just showing you where you're going. I constructed this map, and I really, really like it. So, I do have it set on
the way.
Okay, so as you move through the kind of hilly area, the fog continues to dominate the landscape as the sun reaches its midpoint, which you can't see because it's so fucking foggy. Everything feels dark and damp, like a clammy hand closing over the party. Visibility is incredibly low. Like, you can't see more than a quarter mile, whereas in this area, typically you can see for miles and miles and miles as the hills are just rolling. A lot less forest here. It's mostly just giant, beautiful hills, green hills, and there's moors and swamps in kind of the western region, but it's a beautiful area. And, but even with that, Phelon seems to have pretty sure footing as she guides your party through the wet landscape. And eventually you reach a rushing river. It's a beautiful, pretty wide river, and there's a bridge that goes across it. And Phelon says, we're almost there, so we could get off of our horses if you guys would like, and we can move forward from here. And
we'll see you soon, Buckles 3.
You all cross the river, and you find yourselves coming up another hill, and you see a cairn kind of thing that's to your left. But Phelon continues walking straight past it. And then you guys reach about this spot. She goes, Where do you think we're going from here? Just out of curiosity, do any of you have any idea where to go?
Can we do a survival check?
Absolutely. Anyone who wants to roll survival. This is just a fun little thing.
Go.
Survival, perception.
Can you summon me to the board, please?
Oh shit! I am so sorry.
Anybody have anything? Did that mound? Did that Karen seem? Is that a Karen? Like
it does
we
appear
seem to just walk past that.
I will tell you that I've been coming here my whole life, and that Cairn has never given off any magical vibes. Seems to be just a typical Cairn. There's lots of them throughout the realm that aren't magical, so Steve, disadvantage and minus a d4.
Yep. Oops.
Ooh, first roll of
that's what I
chapter, not
wanted.
bad.
Not bad.
What'd you get, Julian?
I got an 18, so dirty 20.
All right,
survival.
Bran?
21, but I'm also going to use my hero point.
This is just a perception or investigation or whatever. You don't have to use it on this.
25.
Okay. Ivor?
Back it up.
The 8.
Okay, and Gwen?
Rolled lower than I want to, but it was a 24 total.
Oh. All right. So, Bran and Glimmer, as well as Gwen. There we go. I gotcha. As you all are kind of searching the area, you do see this tree over here, and you're like, oh, well, that's interesting. What a strange little area.
That's a tree.
And Phelon kind of steps back and smiles, and she's like, very good. Very good. And whoop, we'll toggle visibility on that shit. And you see beneath the tree is a little, there's like a lot of foliage here. She pulls back some of the foliage, and you see a little hatch door.
Oh,
She's like,
Hey!
very good call. You two are very dangerous to have around. Welcome in. This, my friends, is called the Hovel. And as she opens the door, it kind of creaks a little bit. It seems pretty old. My God, could you just be patient? No! Bran! Son of a bitch. I've got to unhide stuff.
Sorry.
It's a good thing I didn't have talespire up because I would have done the same thing. Shame.
Yeah,
shame.
I did that for
shame.
you, Josh.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, whoa.
I saw a hole. I just had to jump in it. Hello.
That's so cool.
LOL gross.
Hello.
There you go, Bran. There you are.
Can't even see that. That's so cool.
You gotta use the green box to move down past all the shrubbery and
I see
bullshit.
it now.
Okay.
Now I see it.
So there is a set of spiral stairs. This place looks pretty decent. Like, definitely some parts of it appear to be hand dug in that it was filled in at some point, but there is like stonework, as if this is old as hell. And when you get down to the bottom, where is everyone? I am so lost. Oh, there's Bran.
We're all over the place.
You guys can
if I'm
drop down the
honest.
hole now. I'm sorry. Yeah, get in that hole,
It's
baby.
difficult to actually get in the hole.
Is it?
It's
Should I
hard.
just
It's
teleport
hard.
you
I
guys?
had to.
Yeah, no, it's.
Yeah, I had to like
I
Let's
say
see.
arrow
TP us
over.
all to the bottom layer because, yeah.
Okay, so as you get down there,
Mhm.
where, for the love of God, can't.
Sid, hey.
I'm in the wrong room.
Said, hey, are you home?
Sid, hey.
You see this room to your
Hello.
to your right, a set of curtains they part as a man steps out, and you instantly recognize Sidhe Hennis. And he goes, well, look at this. I
Oh,
knew we'd
Sidhe,
finally come together. It's so good to see all of you. And he looks at Phelon and goes, Catan? And she goes, no. And he goes, I'm proud of you. Anyway, welcome to the hovel.
Oh, nice
I
place you
don't-
have here.
I don't know how much Phelon has told you about this location, but this is essentially where she grew up.
Oh,
To
kinda dank.
your...
like in good
Okay?
way?
Oh, is this
Judgy?
the place where you killed the fox? Wait, sorry. Oh, God.
She looks at you and goes, what?
Sorry. I'm sorry. I can't. Anyway.
To your right, there is a bathroom, if any of you need to use the facilities. And to the left, that room is sort of Phelon's own thing, so I wouldn't recommend going in there if you can help it without her permission. If you respect her privacy, that would be wonderful.
Phelon, can I ever go in there?
I think we have more pressing matters, Ivor.
Oh, yeah, good point,
Thank
good
you
point.
for asking.
Sid, hey, baby, girl, what are we doing?
Why don't you come on in this way, follow me, and we can begin a discussion. And he walks into the room.
Shit.
And you see, standing next to the couch, because she's way too fucking big to actually be on the couch, is Alina O'Connelly. And
Mommy?
she looks
Sorry?
up...
Mommy?
Huh? Mommy?
Sorry? Mommy?
She looks
Sorry?
up at your
Mommy?
entrance,
Sorry?
and she's got a cup of tea in her hand, steaming, and she looks up and goes, oh, they've arrived. And Sidhe goes, yes, we've been waiting for some time. We knew you would be here shortly. But please, have a seat, relax. In the back, there is some food already prepared for you. There are pies, Ivor. There's
Oh, yes.
bread, sandwich meat, apples. Please help yourselves to anything you would like to eat. I hope you know by now I'm not dumb enough to do anything to harm you. No poison or anything nefarious.
Why would
And,
you?
when you're ready, we can begin our discussion. I'm sure you have lots of questions. Yes, Ray?
Gwen would disappear for just quick enough to pop back and be like, and it looks like, again, there's tea, but let's be honest here, something better might be suited. This is a concoction for you, Brad. It is a Sprite, I'm calling it. I don't know why, like pixies and, but sprites, and I don't know. But anyway, this is from when we were with Jake, and he had he was around all those green pine needles. This is pine needle juice that's a little fizzy, so just for you.
Oh.
And then I'm also going to provide an alcoholic cider. I'm thinking peach.
Ooh. That sounds lovely. Thank you very much for the beverages, and please have a seat.
Julian and Gwen just flying around the room together.
Is Julian still flying? I need to make him not Flyboy. There we go.
Forever Flyboy.
There you are, Flyboy.
Flyboy.
And Glimmer comes into this setting, and you see her just whisking around the room. She is going from this floor to the second floor, which seems to be made of some sort of like scaffolding. There are books up on the top, along with what seems to be some sort of like experiment tables filled with stuff that you would see mostly around the Technocrat Hamlet. It seems that Builín might have a bit of the scientific bug. And then on the other side, you see a plethora of paintings.
Oh my god.
And if you look closely at one of them, you do notice that it is signed by her. They're not anything super, super crazy, but they are pretty good. She's definitely got a specific style, and also up to the northern end of the room are a series of bunks. And Sidhe goes, I had those prepared for your arrival in case you would like to spend the evening here tonight. They're all set for you. But I'm sure that all depends on how this next conversation is going to go. As I said, I'm sure you have questions, and I am here to help. So please, who would like to begin?
Oh, we have so many.
I'm sure you do.
What do you know about this tiefling attacking Meteor City?
Ah, unfortunately, you've touched on the one subject that I don't know about yet.
Immediately.
All right, let's go.
Oh my god.
All right. Sidhe, darling.
Literally, the one. Yes.
Sidhe, darling, beautiful, lovely Sidhe, glorious Sidhe. My
yes,
God.
Guinevere.
So a lot has come to our attention. I'll look over to Phelon. We've had some intense conversations, and I know that you are very much above all else, let's call it historian, fact finder, individual that revels in the past and what it may hold for us all.
Yes.
We have very recently learned that we are, all of us, for the most part, and I'll look at everybody, are part of a never-ending cycle that seems to continuously try to reach for the betterment of Melandria. Now, betterment itself is weird because everyone has a different vibe to what that is.
This cycle is not to any benefit but one.
The gods, right?
Yes.
Okay,
And
cool.
let us belay that speak, because they are not really gods.
Suspected, not
Can you-
surprised, curious.
Can you elaborate on that?
They are powerful. Incredibly powerful. I wouldn't want to get into a fight, but what we believe
Interesting.
to be gods they do not fall under that category. Maybe more like a demigod or something of a higher power, but gods they certainly are not.
That explains a lot.
I have so many questions for you. It's kind of hard to pick one. But I would say, are you familiar with the Nine? Do you understand that apparently we are a part of it? And how does that relate to the Saga and your original mission you sent for us in trying to locate this powerful item that apparently Julian has held before?
9
All
months.
Would love to know.
You're referring to the Ainyanona Basilica, yes?
Yes.
Where you sent us to
Of course.
go underneath and...
Why don't we start out with what I do know? I don't know how much Phelon has informed you of specifically, but we did find the Saga. And the Saga is not a book. It is not
Figured.
a tome. It's not a person or a place or a thing. It just is. When I told you that it holds the location of every creature to ever set foot on Melandria, that was an understatement at the very least. It is the memory of our land. Location is the least of its powers.
Also, kind of figured that too.
Yes, it presents differently to everyone who finds it. Yes, Gwen?
Oh, I was going to say, personally, running theories that I've written down, did it have any musical qualities? Did you get any sort of lyrics or notes from it? Was it written in any sort of, key? Or is it more... Because, again, you studied it, so... A bit
Studying the
how
Saga is beyond any experience I have ever had. And I've had plenty in my lifetime. The Saga, as I said, isn't one thing. If you are a particularly musical person, it might present as a harp or a song that fills the air. It is whatever is happening inside of you. Your identity sort of defines what you see, but it contains the same information. Now, when we found it... Wow, where to start? Julian, the last we spoke, I regaled you of the story in which I met you south of Port Agni, here in the She. In fact, it was right here, outside this tree, at this cairn. That's only a mere 50 feet from us. This is where I met you.
Interesting.
But I lied. Or half-truth. That was not the only time, I believe, we've interacted. About 2 years ago, I was visited by a man in my mirror. He wore a mask on one half of his face, while the other was obscured by shadow, making it impossible to make out exactly who he was. But he had a purpose. And he told me I had mine. He revealed to me in that moment the location of the plagued ruins and the Ainyanona Basilica, where the Saga was being guarded by an Olafeist, a creature that should not exist here.
Well, it doesn't
He did
anymore.
inform me that it could be bargained with silver. And so we did. And when I approached the plinth, I saw a beautiful multicolored tome resting on a white pillow. And I walked across a set of invisible stepping stones to the plinth, bypassing the water.
Damn it!
When I got there, I suddenly realized we were no longer alone. There were several ethereal individuals standing around the rim of the room, watching.
Tyler saw, well, Brand saw them.
9 of them?
Oh,
9 of them?
Yeah, uh-huh.
Nine of these individuals watching?
No, not 9.
Oh.
7. But I recognized them immediately. I knew before I knew. The man directly in front of me was none other than Mithir himself.
Oh, whoa, woo.
Yes, I know. Startling information to hear, I'm sure. But
I'm shocked.
He tried to convince me to leave the saga where it was. He said it was a very valuable item and that it held our realm together. That it was not meant to be touched by mortal hands. That it was dangerous to the populace. Yes, Julian?
So I'm confused, because earlier you said that it was not a book, right? So what form did it take?
It appeared as a book to me. It's not just a book, is what I meant.
Studious, bookworm, loves history. It would definitely appear as a book to him.
Yes.
So there's a pedestal in the middle of that room that seems like a book would fit on it.
Absolutely.
Is that just the default that it takes? And then changes
Julian,
based
you're
on...
asking some game design questions that I haven't really built into the narrative.
Well,
oh my
sorry.
god, that's so fucking relatable.
I love that so much.
Oh my god, I felt that in my bones.
That's just what it is. It's a book.
That's the most honest DM answer I think I've ever picked up.
Yes.
Oh,
Finally, some
fuck.
transparency from you, Sidhe. Thank you.
Wow. But
So
yes.
No, I was gonna say, so correct me if I'm wrong here, but why would individuals who are super powerful enough to live for supposedly thousands of years?
Oh, much longer.
Yeah, right? Like, that doesn't make sense to me. Why do they care about this so much? Because I'm guessing around the time that you had this conversation was around the same time I picked up a memory of Jake literally fighting with Julian.
This was only about 2 years ago.
Oh, this was
Or
really
I'm
recent.
sorry,
Oh,
when I
okay.
found the saga, it was about a month and a half ago.
What side of the
okay,
face?
cool.
Was it the same side as my mask, or was it the other side?
As if you were peering from a mirror. Yes, it would have been the same
Although it
side.
was in mirrors, so it could be other side. That is confusing.
Interesting.
Hang
So
on,
Julian
hang on.
fought with the mask in the past with Jake.
Mm-hmm.
And fought with Mithir over the saga, and Mithir's like, take it, it's fine, I don't need this
I said,
shit.
you ain't
You're
getting
gonna
your
fi-
hands on this goddamn book.
You're gonna find out that actually we were right, you weirdo. So sometimes between that and then, Julian appears to you in a mirror, tells you, this is where it's at, it's guarded by this is how you get the damn book.
Yes.
And
He told me that I had a very important role to play if I wanted to break the cycle. He had mentioned to me the first time I met of the cycle, And that's why I've been searching for any fringe magics ever since. Because he was in the process of breaking it himself. However, I do think he was missing a few pieces before he could actually complete it. And I will add that I believe we're close to having all of those pieces. Now, something interesting to point out: when I did see the Saga in the Basilica, Mythia tried to convince me not to take it. I was a bit suspicious of him, as I've never been a godly man, and proceeded to begin to challenge him on why not. And his answers were piss poor, if I'm being honest. And eventually, he grew angry, heated. He began insulting me and naming off all of the people that I know and love, my family, my daughter, as he looks at Phelon, and threatening to end them. But not once in that conversation did he try to actually harm me. I picked up
Maybe
the
he could
Saga,
not.
and he did not attack. None of them did.
Interesting.
In fact, when I picked up the Saga, that was when the first quake happened. They disappeared.
Before Mudbones and Slick James's?
First quake within recent years.
Got it. Thank you. Sorry.
Yes. So, I brought the Saga home to Port Ekni. Very, very carefully. I have a special way of observing these things without anyone finding out. And when I did observe it, when I tell you that it's like having 1,000,000 ants inside of your mind, each one of them just as important as the last, I cannot begin to describe
Gross.
how unbelievably understated that is. I had memories fill my mind of myself, past lives that I have lived, the lives of people that I know currently, who they were in the past, because we are all being recycled over and over and over.
Interesting.
And
Everyone.
you, yes, you here, Julian, Bran, Ivor, Gwen, Builín, and Aisling. You are all part of that. And our little friend here, as he points to the silent boy. We are only missing a few pieces of the puzzle, and Gwen and Phelon... There's a bit more to your story that I don't quite understand just yet. But I know you are involved. In what way? That is a good question. Another important thing that I need to mention in order for any of this to make sense: why me? Why did Julian come to me? Why have I always been receptive to asking questions about the cairns? Why am I the way I am? Well, in order to understand that, you need to understand who I was. Long ago, Melandria was a monarchy. I am the current descendant to the throne. Now, while I don't believe in that particular system, no man should hold that sort of power, I do believe that I hold sovereignty. And my ultimate goal is to protect the people. Yes, Guinevere.
Hi, Guinevere. Old enough to at least know some things. Wait a minute. So, as far back as I can remember, and even looking in the old histories of Melandria, there's always been Peacekeeper, High Council, Low Council, and that's it. And that
correct for about 7,000 years.
7,000. But wait, you're saying that that's all bull, and in fact
No.
you were a king?
Yes. The people were sick and tired of a monarchy. And unfortunately, my name was Ro, by the way, I passed away before a conflict could be resolved. As a result of this, the kingdom fell into turmoil. And that is when the Peacekeeper was raised.
Oh, so like this is like a what do you call it? Ivor Brand
Origin story?
Reincarnation?
Yes.
Revival?
Revival? Is that what I'm looking for? Yeah, like
Revivify.
so you're saying that you are a descendant of Prince blah blah blah, but like
King.
King.
Still holding that pride.
You've been reborn multiple times.
Ooh,
like,
Joshua. You talking to this man like that? You better not be. Is that Josh or is it Julian? Come on, clarify real quick for your DM.
That was Julian.
That was
His tea
Josh.
is really good.
There's Julian while he's drinking from King Bob's cup.
The tea mug that he stole from Sidhe to begin with.
The PT.
From King Ro.
Off of Ivor piss. Okay,
It's King Ro's mug, man.
PT.
Ugh.
Ivor's piss is like normally high sugar because of the pies, and so
It's so
It's like
good.
neon.
It tastes
getting,
just
a
like
sugar
mulberry.
buzz.
You know what? We can move on from that. What were you going to ask, Ray?
No, it was just kind of like, hey, so like, all right, the history of Melandria, you and the history. So what you're telling me and everyone else here is that we have lived for probably thousands of years at this point, constantly dying and being reborn over and over and over and over and over again.
Yes.
To the point where a lot of us don't remember it, and those of us who do are
We're not
tasked
meant to
with-
remember.
Oh, we're not meant to.
In
I don't
fact,
know if
every
I'm-
time...
Is that the cycle thing?
Every time someone dies, I don't know what happens to their soul, but when they return and are born, they have no recollection of the past life that they had. There is no reaching back to those memories, except by a select few. Guinevere.
What?
Yes?
Oh, I just don't understand what the point of that would be. I don't know what I would be more upset
Control.
about. Not having the wisdom of my past lives to do better in my current life, or the fact that I didn't even have a choice. I don't know.
Both are
Seems
awful.
like
This is not the natural order. This is not how things are supposed to run. We are not from here. You certainly are not from here. None of you are. In fact, none of you are even from Melandria.
Huh?
Wait,
Isn't that what here means?
Thanks for dropping that bomb. Please elaborate.
The 9
Yes.
of you, in total, you form a group. A group who stood to stop the raising of the kingdom. You were not from Melandria, none of you. But you were known as the Builín. You came together.
Like a boiling pot? Or the boy that leans?
Why do I even write for you?
I'm
That
just
number's
asking.
gonna be 2 next
You
episode.
beat me to it. You beat me to it.
I'm sorry.
Julian
you're
takes
not.
50
You
sake
fucking
damage
liar.
for no reason.
I'm trying to find the name so I can put it in the chat so you can see how it's spelled.
Builín. All right. So, yeah, none of us are from here.
No,
We're a part
you
of a
came to
secret-
help us. In fact, you came to help me. Before the kingdom
right.
was lifted from Cruanyog, you came to help me. You came to stop Mythier.
Lifted from Cruanyog. Okay, right.
Yes.
Sure. And to save from Mythier.
Yes. We
my
are
head hurts.
essentially a petri dish that he has been playing with for 7,000 years.
Called it.
Fuck this.
That's a
guy.
damn
Okay.
shame.
He's been experimenting on all of us. He's been playing with all of us, and when we get too close to piecing things together, he resets everything.
When you say resets everything.
All your memories gone in an
Like,
instant.
Is that like a push of a button, or is that sending demons in to murder all of us?
Good
No.
question.
No. It is instantaneous. Your memories are forged and reforged, faking your lives.
You know, you reforge steel
So-
enough and it breaks.
Yes.
Oh, that's good. So how do we
Oh
not
my-
know that our memories were just reforged right now? Or even right now? Like, Ivor only has memories. How do we know that doesn't happen?
That's a good question, Ivor, but I severely doubt that's what has happened.
It could literally happen at any moment and we would not know.
It sounds like-
could be right now.
It sounds like
Why do I even write for you?
for somebody that, for lack of a better word here, people, for somebody that literally can see through multiple people's perspectives, it sounds like to me that Cruanyog was doing its own thing. The king, look at Sidhe, was having an issue. I'm gonna make a guess here that it was this plague thing that was probably tormenting his kingdom. All of a sudden, this Mythier guy shows up, probably with his friends. I don't know why, but they're like, we're gonna save your kingdom. Suddenly, pa-chow! Here we are, Melandria, in our own little petri dish, as Sidhe just said, where we're isolated, and Mythier is able to keep poking at us, and suddenly, for whatever reason, instead of hitting the reset this time around, he's like, you know what? Maybe we're the cure to the new virus that is infiltrating Melandria. I don't know. I'm reaching here, guys.
I
But,
might
like,
have some answers to this. I need more time with the saga to fully understand everything that happened. However,
Do you still have it?
no, it disappeared, Josh.
I just reiterating that. I was like, I thought you lost it.
just checking. You know what?
This is not Josh. This is Julian just being Julian. That's all.
Mythier was my most trusted advisor.
Oh,
I trusted
can you?
him. Yes. When we were part of Cruanyog, I trusted him with everything. In fact, one of the memories I saw, I was standing on a balcony overlooking my kingdom, and Mythier stood next to me. Almost as an equal. And he was offering a solution.
Hmm.
And while I'm still unclear of what it was that we were trying to solve, the solution was raising Melandria up and away from Cruanyog. He he undersold the abilities he would receive in the spell that he and 8 of the other people in the integrity of the 9 wished to perform. Holoron, Grania, Angus, Mithir, Mahalath. They are nothing more than grubby, using assholes who thought they were better than everyone else.
What about Dryan?
That's a wonderful question, Ivor.
Oh, thank you, Ivor. Thanks, very smart.
I need more time with the saga, but I can say that Dryan is a goddess. She is from Cruinyog, not Jawar, but Cruinyog. Yes, Julian.
So, you have some very strong opinions about these not-so-gods, right?
Correct.
Is that because they are truly that way, or is that because we are their victims, right? Maybe they have a perception that they are doing something good. Maybe they
What
have
could they
a perception
possibly doing that's good?
I think we should ask them.
They are keeping
I say that-
information from us. They are, in fact, capable of resetting the entire realm to their liking, and I know this to be true because I saw it.
Why do
Through
you
my
think,
own eyes, 12 different times.
Why do you think they have not done it yet?
I don't think they can right now. I don't know exactly why yet, but I don't
Is it because
think
of
they can.
cairns that are blown up?
Possibly.
Oh, Ivor.
Is it because of the plague thing?
No.
Oh, maybe.
I am responsible for one of those. The cairn in the Grit Mountains, not far from here. The Fearsome Four. I learned of a way to dismantle the stones on the inside. And it requires a very methodical process, a very methodical spell, and a special ingredient which I will not be giving out to anyone until I know for certain what the consequences are. Yes?
I have another question. I mean absolutely no offense by this, but what are your intentions here? Are they to free Melandria, or are they to become king again?
No, I do not wish to
good
become king
question.
again. I don't believe in the monarchy system. I think that it's much better to have multiple people representing multiple factions and coming to agreements on terms that favor everyone. Compromise.
Insight.
Go ahead.
Insight. Because they
Absolutely,
did
anyone
correct
who wants to
Bran as
insight.
actually king, not prince.
Well, yeah, because they said it was Gwen. They said prince.
Gwen, right.
Or somebody said prince. I don't know.
I
But they
said
said
prince in the
prince.
chat because he said he was a descendant of the ruler. I was like, oh, so he's prince.
Well, he's a descendant, but he's also the spirit of the king.
Because
the last
reincarnation.
king.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. All right, insight checks. Julian, what did you get?
A 16.
You do have advantage on the screen, by the way.
Yeah, 16.
Okay, and Tyler?
Did you use that?
17.
Yes, I was going to use a DM inspiration, so we can just take that one off.
17. Okay, so 16, 17, Ivor,
17.
and Guinevere.
I didn't roll one.
Oh, you didn't roll an insight. Interesting.
Because for some reason, Gwyn believes this man.
The rest of you? There is not a shadow of doubt in your mind that he is telling the truth.
Okay.
I do not wish to assume any sort of responsibility other than helping when it is needed.
Okay.
I am not...
So,
Yes?
so I guess on that note, if we're going to go save the world, whether that means our demise or we actually like free everyone from this reincarnating terrible cycle and destroy these so-called not so gods, we need to have a plan. We can't just, fix things and go first comes first.
Let me tell you that I do have a plan, and I wish to share it with you tonight if you all are willing to listen. But first, you need to understand the full breadth of this story. I had a thought that I needed to let you know, and now I'm trying to remember what it was.
Now you know how it feels to forget.
He's not really saying that! That's me!
Oh, Sidhe. It seems like what you're telling us is that despite our best intentions, our group, the Knot Breakers, are more twisted and tied into this story than we would understand.
Endlessly.
We are the Knot.
We are breaking ourselves.
Now,
I'm already broken.
Guinevere,
Obvious.
if I understand your abilities correctly, I believe you might be able to verify what I'm saying. And he reaches out his hands in an open gesture to you. I would invite you to take a look yourself.
Again?
But that's a story for next time.
God,
Of course it is! Of course it is!
Sorry, we ran a little long tonight, guys.
If you're not subscribed, subscribe. Shut up.
To forge.discord.lore.at what?
Discord.forgelore.com. Jesus!
God,
I need to buy all these domains now.
We're not airing on TBS, Steve.
We could
Not
be.
yet.
Discord, Forge of Lore.
TBS, call me.
Well, thank you all so much for joining us tonight. I hope you had a good time. I know I sure as hell
Yes.
did. And until next time, you lovely, beautiful humans,
Oh my god.
Slanche!
Lunche. Do they need to be conscious?